Good morning guys, Brian here. So I just wanted to check in, let you know what's going on here. Been real busy the last week, just preparing to hit the road, doing some more work on the van, doing some more work back here, making things more comfortable and organized as possible. I'm going to be bringing a few extra things along with me, so I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit what I've been doing to the van here, and I'm going to be cooking up some breakfast, making some coffee, so I'll show you how that goes. But first off, there's definitely been some minor modifications in here. Purchased a couple things to make life a little bit more easier and enjoyable, so I'll give you a shot of what that is. Alright, so some of the minor things that I've done here, my little table over here that sits above my fridge, I had previously a hole cut into the top, and originally when I built the van I actually installed a stainless steel sink with the drain set up, and it was just overkill. It was something I never used and it was a waste of space, so what I did is I cut the hole a little bit bigger and I stored this little collapsible dish pan up here, and you see it just pops out to make a full-size dish pan. And what I had done is I had cut a hole in this top here and big enough for it to sit in there, so it sat flush, and then I had another little top wood cover, and thinking that I would kind of use it as a makeshift sink and I'd be able to pull it out and dump the water. But once again, I never used it as well. So what I did is I took a thin sheet of plywood, varnished it, and secured that to the top to cover up that hole that I had cut. So now I have a much bigger surface, flat, that I can just keep my stove on all the time. And I just use a little mini bungee cord when I'm driving and it stays secure. These have rubber feet and it kind of sticks with the varnish top there, so that's been working out really good. And when I'm not using this, I just collapse it again, and I have a nice little spot up top here that it just slips up there and I can pull it in and out really easy. So that's that there. Another thing I installed that I'm really happy with is I made a little drop leaf extension table here. It just gives me so much more room when I'm cooking to organize things, do any cutting of vegetables and stuff, preparing of the food before I cook it. So I was thinking of, purchasing a special bracket that they make for these and spending more money, but I thought I just would keep it simple, so I use my handy adjustable walking stick. I've got it set at the perfect height to where I can just sit it there and it's totally secure, so that's that. Another thing that I purchased that I'm really happy with, in my previous video I showed that I had a little 2.5 gallon bucket that I was using for an emergency toilet. And what I did is I got rid of that, and now I purchased this from Walmart. They're like 10 bucks, and it's a full 5-gallon bucket, so I can keep my emergency toilet supplies inside of it. I still have the little lid that you used for the seat on that, so I can pull that out from another place where I store it. But what I really got this for is I kind of wanted to get off the bed while I'm cooking, so now I can pull this out here. It's got this nice padded swivel canvas top, and I can just go ahead and sit on this seat here. As you can see, I can set it up here, pardon the camera noise there, and I'm all set up. I can just position it in the perfect position to be right in front of my stove. I can swivel around and get into all my supplies over here, all my food and cooking supplies, and it's just working out really good. So that's kind of my new little setup. I wanted to get off the bed. I just felt like I was just sitting on the bed all the time, and when it comes time to sleep, it's just I feel like this is just working out so much better. So that's that, and got one more thing that's stored outside that we'll go take a look at. I'm really happy with as well. Alright, so I'm just parked again at one of my little favorite parks here. It's just a dirt lot next to a lake. They do have public restrooms and everything. So it's about 8 in the morning. Like I said, I'm just kind of waking up, getting my day started, but I just wanted to show you, I got this, guys. This is my new little Weber portable gas grill. I've used it a couple times and it is working out really good. I've had this little fold-up table that I keep behind the driver's seat, so I can just whip that out, and I have a great spot underneath the back of my bed, so I can open the back door and it slides right underneath my bed perfectly. These legs fold up to hold the top on for storage, so it's only that big. It works really good. I used it the other night at the bay a couple times, and it's really windy there, and I was worried that the wind would want to blow the flame out, and it stood up to the wind really well, and I was able to grill up some chicken breasts, and they turned out really good. So that's that. I'm really happy with that. So things are kind of coming together. Once again, I'm preparing to get on the road, so I just want to be able to really enjoy myself when I'm out there. So I'm going to go ahead and get some breakfast started up in here, so we'll show you guys how that goes. Okay, so what I figured out I have for ingredients is I have an onion, I have some sliced mushrooms, I have some ham, and I have eggs. So I'm going to kind of make a egg scramble with the mushrooms, onion, and ham, and wrap it up in a tortilla, kind of make like a breakfast burrito. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to start with slicing up this onion here. Got this cool little mini bamboo cutting board that works out great in this small space. I like onions, so I'm going to use a lot of onion. Just kind of cut them up in somewhat small pieces. So that's my onion. Got some Ziploc bags that I use for storing my leftover stuff. And that will go in the fridge. Okay, my mushrooms are pre-sliced, so those are all set. I'll just go ahead and unwrap those, just your normal table mushrooms. Probably use quite a bit of these because I do like mushrooms as well. And then I just have some sliced lunch meat ham that I'm going to pull out a few slices and kind of dice up. Plus all the mushrooms, onion, and eggs should be plenty. I'll have some to use again for another meal. So I'm just going to get that diced up. And I'm going to go ahead and get my pan heated up here. I'm just going to add a little oil. I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms first as I knock everything over. These will cook down quite a bit, so I'm going to add about half. Like I said, I really do like mushrooms. I'm going to let those cook down a little bit, and then I'll add the onions and ham. Let some of the oil soak into these mushrooms. I will season them up here as well. A little bit of this garlic salt powder. Alright, those mushrooms are cooking up really nice, so I'm going to go ahead and add my onion and ham. I got a feeling this is going to be good, guys. Oh yeah. And I haven't even added the egg yet. Alright, so basically waited for the mushrooms to kind of brown. That's how I like them. The onions are nice and soft and kind of browning too, the ham as well. So now I'm just going to spread that out real even. And I don't really like to pre-scramble my eggs, although I'm going to kind of scramble them in the pan. I just like to crack them right on top and then scramble it up so I have a little bit of white separated. I'm going to go 3 eggs, so it's going to be kind of mushroom and ham heavy here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get out a couple tortillas set them on my plate here. And once these eggs are cooked up, I'm going to just go ahead and drape my tortilla over the top to kind of steam them, to heat them up so they don't break when I roll up the burrito. This should be a great breakfast. Got to work all day today, so this will get me started. So I'm just going to kind of steam these over the top here. There we have it. Well, those look really good. Now, I'm not really going to use any hot sauce this morning. Don't really eat a lot of hot sauce. If I do, I use it lightly, but today these are just going to be as they are seasoned, so let's give them a try. Oh dang, guys, seriously, this is the way to go. You know, a lot of mornings I just make oatmeal with raisins in it or something simple like that, but when I take the time to do something like this, you know it's going to be a good day.